Once upon a time there was a very rich and powerful king who owned a huge treasure. He had chests filled with gold, silver, jewels, pearls, and all kinds of wonders. He loved his treasure more than anything else in the world, and he kept it in a secret vault under his palace. He never shared his treasure with anyone, and he never used it for any good purpose. He was greedy, selfish, and arrogant. One day a wise man came to visit the king. He said to him, "O king, you have a great treasure, but you do not know how to use it. You are wasting your life by hoarding it and hiding it. You should use your treasure to help the poor, the needy, and the oppressed. You should use your treasure to build schools, hospitals, and temples. You should use your treasure to spread peace, justice, and happiness. If you do so, you will find the true meaning of life, and you will be rewarded with more treasure in the hereafter." The king was angry and offended by the wise man's words. He said to him, "How dare you tell me what to do with my treasure? It is mine, and mine alone. I do not need your advice nor your reward. I have everything I want in this world, and I do not care about the hereafter. Go away and never come back." The wise man sighed and said, "O king, you are making a big mistake. You are blind to the reality of life. You think you have everything, but you have nothing. You are looking for happiness in the wrong place. You will never find what you are not looking for. One day, you will regret your choice, but it will be too late." The king dismissed the wise man and ordered his guards to throw him out of the palace. He then went back to his vault and admired his treasure. He felt proud and satisfied with himself. A few days later, a terrible earthquake shook the land. The palace collapsed, and the vault was buried under the rubble. The king was trapped inside with no way out. He screamed and cried for help, but no one heard him. He realized that he was going to die, alone and miserable. He remembered the wise man's words, and he felt a pang of remorse. He wished he had listened to him and used his treasure for a good cause. He wished he had looked for something more than his treasure. He wished he had looked for God, but it was too late. He died, and his treasure was lost forever. This is the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. The moral of the story is that we should not be attached to the material things of this world, but rather seek the spiritual things of the hereafter. We should not be greedy, selfish, and arrogant, but rather generous, kind, and humble. We should not waste our lives by hoarding and hiding our gifts, but rather use them to help others and serve God. We should not look for happiness in the wrong place, but rather look for it in the right place. We should look for God, and we will find Him, and He will give us more than we can imagine. Thank you for listening to this story. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. If you want to hear more stories like this, please subscribe to my channel, Storytelling for Life, where stories are experimented and explored. I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay safe, stay positive, and stay blessed.